What's up, gamers? Welcome to Articulate, the podcast where I'm anything but. I literally just now did my 10th freaking live stream over on twitch.tv/everysinglejuncture. And it was a freaking collab oration, dude, which is kind of crazy, especially considering the amount of progress I've made on YouTube over the last 3 years. 3 years since I uploaded a video, not 3 years since I've actually maybe taken it seriously and done it consistently, but I've been here, I've existed for 3 years, which is cool. And technically speaking, yesterday, as of recording this, was the anniversary, because I believe I uploaded that stupid, horrible Fortnite video on the 17th of September. And yeah, I did a collab stream. Was it that I just sort of got lucky and there was a handsome VTuber who happened upon my stream and then followed and wanted to do a collab stream? Maybe, yeah, but like that still counts. Technically the progression over on Twitch is still going the same as it has been. I've had a couple other people pop by, but freaking shout out I'm SN the Executioner, because that's who I did the collab stream with. It was very fun, very cool, chill dude. We were playing 7 Days to Freaking Die. He's absolutely cracked at that game. I'm socially inept though, so it was an interesting experience because I think my expertise, if you can even call it that I've gained over the past 3 years was my expertise is in doing this, yapping kind of to a camera. I'm looking down, I'm avoiding eye contact with the camera, which is kind of sad and embarrassing. But yes, I'm yapping here by myself in my big empty room and no one's there. And I guess streaming there's people there, but there's so much of a separation between me and the person that my brain's kind of just like, this is fine, this is chill. And so during that collab stream, it was the 10th live stream. Did I say that? I think maybe, which is also bizarre that it was the 10th. Like I'm only on my 10th live stream. I've done 11 live streams technically, but pretty crazy that I got a collab that early. And I was so insanely socially inept for that whole stream. It went for like a few hours. Currently, I think it's being uploaded by Twitch because there's a fun little export button that you can just click on your VOD, which is very useful. I don't have to download every single stream that I do because that would be insane. That would be gigabytes of information. It would take significantly longer. So that's cool that Twitch has that as a feature. I could do it technically though, because I do have this, I don't know why I'm pointing, like you can see, like the camera's gonna just rotate and you can see over there that I got a hard drive. So like, let's freaking go. I can keep doing these professional little guys. Just remembered I should be drawing something right now. So yeah, this is a professional good podcast episode that I'm recording early, question mark. It's Thursday, actually. It's 4:29 a.m. on Thursday. So this isn't early. It used to be like Tuesday, but I guess that's not really happening anymore. You know, that's sort of how time works, apparently. So that sucks. And something incredible that I'm going to be using that hard drive for is freaking joining JAMSEPTICEye, which is absolutely insane that I'm doing that because I've kind of attempted game dev over the past few years, and it's been difficult, I guess. And I don't know how to make a game by any means, like legitimately by any means, but I do in fact, this is bad. What I'm drawing is bad. I one time installed Godot and got a little capsule to be moving around by essentially copy and pasting a YouTube tutorial. So that's pretty skillful if you ask me. And I don't know how to make video games. That's kind of the point. I'm always being like, embrace the jank and other things that I say. If you want to get into something, you simply have to get into it. You just have to start. You have to make a steaming hot pile of trash and then just upload it or finish it, whatever, what have you. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to join JAMSEPTICEye. Maybe that's stupid because this game jam is 5 days. But I'm thinking, I don't know how to use Godot, and I don't even have to make a whole ass game. I always think I have to make a whole ass game in everything I do. But like, what if mayhaps I just sort of do a little experience, question mark? I keep saying question mark, it's kind of pissing me off. Just in general, over the course of various videos and live streams and whatnot. So yes, I'm gonna make a janky little experience, okay? I have a slight idea, maybe, but they haven't released the jam, I almost said concept, theme, that's what it's called. They haven't released the theme yet, although I suspect it might be a little bit spooky or bizarre or something potentially in that vein. At least there's a little bit of a higher chance that it will be because it's starting October 1st. So I do have a little bit of time to hone my skills. I'm thinking maybe I leverage the only possible things that I can do, and that is potentially This might be cool, doing concept stuff on Dreams PS4. I'm putting over here because my PS5 is right here. Dreams PS4, that's the only thing I know how to do. Bit of a creation engine, and then I can draw technically kind of a little bit. So I'll do janky little super sketchy drawings. Sketchy not as in like janky and weird and whatever, like the slang kind of term for sketchy. I mean, sketchy is in literally lots of lines and things like a sketch. So I'll do that. I'll make something bizarre potentially. Kind of sound design. I can do a little bit of sound design on DaVinci Resolve, question mark. I don't know why I said that again. Yeah, I can in fact do some things, a little bit sometimes. And so I could do those things and leverage every possible little skill that I have to make a fun little experience as well as a little YouTube tutorial probably. I kind of have an idea that I can do. I kind of have been wanting to make this little thing, this little short type thing, maybe. I don't know if that counts as pre-doing stuff. I kind of technically made not a concept art. I wouldn't consider it a concept art in Dreams. I like placed a couple little guys down to get framing things correct. And then I was like, I'm gonna draw this after I keep working on it. And then I kind of didn't keep working on it. So I don't know. Fear I might have messed this up severely. See, I don't think that counts as doing a pretty little guy. Kind of just this bizarre little dialogue thing, but if it doesn't fit the category or the theme, then I won't do that. I might not do it anyway. I really don't know. Because it just depends on if I'm actually good at things. And so I think before October 1st, it's a little ways away. Hang on, let me see if these gloves don't have enough finger things that I can use. So it's the 18th currently. I got like 1.5 weeks to own any sort of skills that I have. I've been wanting to draw a bit more, maybe even in my free time. So this is the last podcast before then, right? No, not even true at all. I'm doing this one, I'm doing another one. So I can draw a next podcast as well. And then I'll be good at drawing to make janky weird little assets for my game. Because then it could be original and cool if I do janky little drawings. You know, this is bad. This is fully not good. This may be kind of the point, is that it's not good. I don't think I mentioned what JAMSEPTICEYE is. I meant to mention that a bit. I kind of just started falling, and editing me is going to hate the fact that I did that. So I'm going to have to animate the censor bar, but it'll be fine. I'll live. I'll survive. We're too large. What the hell? Why'd I make this so freaking large? I immediately improved it by doing that. Okay. This is actually a decent drawing now. Okay, I can tell what that is, in fact. I'm gonna erase this a little bit, though. Shit, my eraser's going away. The one bad thing about these kinds of pencils. Okay, so you got JAMSEPTICEYE. JAMSEPTICEYE has started. He's gonna do a game jam with the guy who made My Friendly Neighborhood, I think is what it's called. I don't remember. And I'm gonna join that despite not knowing anything about game dev or whatever. This looks bad. Unless, maybe it actually looks good. I'm not thinking this looks bad. Unless it doesn't look bad. Anyway, sorry editing me for all these super, super long pauses, but I do in fact need to collect my thoughts because I'm not a very good YouTuber at all. And JAMSEPTICEYE, low-key, is in fact a hero of mine. A little bit. Okay, he was sort of maybe my childhood. Sorry, Sean, if you're seeing this. Don't mean to like make you feel old, but people be saying that, honestly, about JAMSEPTICEYE. It's pretty absurd how much time has passed. Because I used to watch JAMSEPTICEYE every single day. I was like, let's freaking go. This is awesome. Whatever and whatnot. And now I'm like a functioning adult. I almost said question mark. A functioning adult, maybe. But maybe probably not. Oh, this pen is kind of dying. I was using it just earlier. I don't know why it's doing that. Probably because I'm trying to draw over... This might be a sick as hell drawing, actually. But JAMSEPTICEYE, it's a cool thing that I'm gonna do. So you just gotta do stuff. You simply must do stuff. And when I got that hard drive, I realized I could, in fact, start trying to do actual legitimate game dev if I wanted. I'm currently, of course, working on a Dreams game. I'm always working on Dreams games. I've released not many Dreams games. You could count the Dreams games that I've released on 3 fingers. And most of them I wouldn't really consider games. Some of them were like game jam games. And so I've been working over the years. I have in fact been working on Dreams games. I don't think I planned enough topics for me to actually say and talk about. So I kind of just keep saying JAMSEPTICEYE over and over, which I will be doing. It's crazy that the first game dev thing that I'm deciding to do is going to be that public, I guess. Like if I accidentally somehow stumble into making something cool and interesting, then the almighty legendary JAMSEPTICEYE might play it or experience it, whatever, if it's going to be. Why did I draw this like that? Hang on. I'm fixing it with the pen. Mistakes will in fact be made. Okay, that's decent. This can work. Am I doing this right? No? Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. The jam could be a little spooky. It could be something else entirely, honestly. I'm mildly afraid because I don't know how to make video games. I don't know if I've stressed that enough, but it truly is a mysterious little hobby that I have not yet conquered. I'm actually gonna fix a part of this with the pencil. Where did I... Here it is. This part is bad. Even if technically speaking, that part is slightly correct, it doesn't based on everything else that I messed up. It doesn't look correct. Let's just do this a little bit. Okay. That looks slightly more evil than I wanted to look because it's not really a circle anymore. That's fine, I'll fix that by doing that. So anyway, yeah, I'm drawing. I might mess around in Godot. I have not installed it yet, so I'm gonna have to go install that. I might open it, re-familiarize myself with the software and whatnot, just sort of figure some things out. Maybe make something? I guess I should maybe try to import a few little drawings or something. Maybe make a little thing that moves, or I just need to do something because I don't actually have very many skills or anything. So I'm going to have to really just leverage everything I know, and that still might not even work. I'm unintentionally making a sick as hell drawing right now. Like, what the hell? What the hell? How am I doing this? No, you guys don't even understand right now because I'm not showing it yet. I'll show the drawings at the end, but it's legitimately sick as hell. What is happening? Why is this? Okay, let's freaking go. Let's absolutely freaking go. This is good. This is good. This is good. Let's add a bit of this guy, do a bit of that. This is great and cool and awesome. This pen is kind of dying and I can sort of use that to my advantage to add weird little lines here. Yo, this might be one of my favorite drawings I've done on this channel. Even though it's objectively not good, it's kind of cool. Lots of interesting shapes and whatnot. I need to fix the outline of this. The outline's low-key pretty bad, but that's perfectly fine, I think, maybe. Oh, there's an element of this missing that I maybe should have added. Should add? Still? I don't know. Yes, let's fix this outline by making it bad and janky. If I hide behind janky, sketchy art, then nothing can hurt me, dude. Because it's not bad, it's just, that's the style. I kind of do that a lot, actually. I'm just realizing. Because I said those words out loud, and I'm like, actually, this also applies to my gaming channel, technically. So I don't know. There's significantly more things I'm supposed to be saying before I absolutely smashed record and started drawing. I don't know why I think this is a good idea for a podcast. Before all that, I was thinking of topics and transitions and whatnot. And now I'm like, JAMSEPTICEYE question mark? It's kind of annoying. I hate myself. This is cool, dude. This is literally freaking cool. POV, I'm making it a circle. I'm cheating, I'm making it a circle. I'm cheating. This is bad. I think this is bad. Oh, unless... right here, this is the one line that's gonna fix it. That made it significantly worse. How did I even do that? I legit added the smallest, tiniest little line, and it made it horrible. It didn't make it horrible. It's actually not bad, but I don't know. Maybe I make this part darker? Oh yeah, this is working, guys. So I'm gonna be a little game dev, sort of, which is fascinating. I've always wanted to do that in some capacity anyway, which is why I've probably held on to dreams for so long, because it's simple, it's easy, it makes sense to me because I've been doing it for so long, and it works. I think dreams objectively is such a freaking powerful technology. It's kind of insane that it died, because that's the worst thing that humanity could have done, is let Dreams PS4 die. My back just popped. It was insane. It was awesome. It was great. I've been exercising recently. Is that something I should bring up? Probably not. How long is this? Too long. Literally 30 minutes. So I need to cut this. I need to cut half of this, but there were quite a few large pauses. It's just annoying that I'm gonna have raw videos that are 30 minutes long. So that's cool. I suppose I might just end this. I just wanted to say I'm gonna join JAMSEPTICEYE, and it's gonna be inspiring and cool. I might make a actual video about this. But yeah, I'm going to finally install Godot, make something even slightly official, because I have always been working on Dreams games, but I'm like, it would be objectively a better idea to not be doing this and just install Godot and make something. Then it'll be official and I could put it on Steam, I guess. If it was something a bit more official, then I could put it on Steam, but I guess itch.io is where it would go. And actually, this is decent lighting, when it's usually not decent lighting. Usually it's just this little lamp I got over here. So I can kind of show the little drawing. It's a little Sam the Septic Eye done in a weird little sketchy style. That's kind of how I do it. I'm adding to this outline because the outline needs to be more sketchy, you know? It needs to have additional lines next to it, because then it seems sort of corrupted, I guess. That's sort of how I like to draw, weirdly. I like to draw sketchy stuff that is spooky and or corrupted, which is kind of why I'm hoping they'll do some sort of spooky theme for the jam, because then it means that I'm not completely screwed and I'll be able to do some stuff. So the outline still sucks, maybe. Ooh, these curved lines are kind of doing something. This is cool. This works. I'm gonna stop messing with it before I absolutely ruin it. There it is. There will be a big old picture for the outro, which will happen now, I guess. So leave a comment, I suppose.